All right, hopefully I didn't do this wrong. My God. Okay, so this piece here. God damn, that's crooked. So the cut on the wood might be funky. So the idea is this should just go sit right in the corner. So we can definitely see that the wood is not cut straight on the end, so now the end of the damn thing is like, you know, not really where I want it to be. But we can scoot this down a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I mean, the option is I could take this off of here and go ahead and chop the end of it and try and make it a little straighter, but this is where it pulled the wood to. Or I can actually accommodate, because now that I realize there's actually a sheet of wood here, which is going to make this sit like that anyway. So, I guess it depends on how nitpicky you want to get. So that's correct right here. We get that there. That corner is going to be down in a little bit. What this really does, well, it looks okay from here. The problem is that this wood is warped, so it really is strange looking. So I'm going to cut a piece of like that, and I'm going to put it in the back of the corner there, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not like achieving like, you know, engineering masterpiece here where everything needs to be like, you know, within a few degrees or whatever. So I just want it to where like I can quickly change this and move it around. That's all. If I don't like the way it is, I'm not like undoing stuff that's glued or, you know. So it'd have been nice if I'd had a piece that was a little bit longer. It'll come all the way up there. This notch just actually happened to be here because that piece used to be over here and it would sit up against that one. So we chopped off some here. So I think this should be good enough. So I'll just go ahead and do that, and then figure out something for the corner piece over here. And I should be able to lay the top on it here in a minute. Just kind of get an idea to see what it looks like. So I tried to take various different pieces of, you know, shims and stuff. And I found this piece of this stuff that I used to have. I just stuck it in the corner. So really pretty close. We got it there. And then we just need to pull those two screws if we want to remove that. And then we get the end piece over here. We're getting ready to drop the lid on this. Okay, so I've got the little level here. I can't find the big one. So we're off by a little bit, just all together. Let's see how we're looking here. Pretty close. Okay. This is definitely off. Let's see. So, it just depends on where you look at it. Okay, so once we got over to here, I think it looks like it's like down a little bit low. So I can adjust it. It's not off by much. Just bring it up. So we'll just adjust it up a little bit. It's probably most likely this piece here in the first place is just on here wrong. So it's okay. You know, most of this stuff was slapped on here without you ever checking it with the level. So, you know, you're going to be off. So, anyway, you know, we're just going to adjust that a little bit. As I'm not going to trim this, I don't want to trim it. So, we should be good. Alright, so I've got it laying up there. I leveled this other piece. We had a huge gap here. But we have a lot of gap everywhere. And this piece is curved, so it needs to settle down for a while. So we'll leave it like that, and then we can put some weight on top of it and just see where it sits. But for now, I'm close, so I know I'm probably going to have to make several adjustments but it would be in bowed up like that. Possibly the end of this isn't level. I'm gonna drop my level behind here. And I need to find my big level. So we can see here, I'd say we're up too high here. This board's got to get shaved. Yeah, we're just a little bit too much, and that can end up being quite a bit in the long run of things. Yeah, we're protruding past it. So we need to come down a little bit here, and that light might make the difference between that little corner there. So we'll make some adjustments. The reason that this end's sitting right here is because this one's over here, and you literally do have this much. When you have that much, there will be some hang. And so I made this piece out of some scraps, and the wood's not straight, so I'll probably just see what I can do about that. If not, I'll throw it out and make a new piece. But if I had another shelf like that on the end here, and it was exactly the same as the rest, then the problem would be solved. I could probably scoot this down, but then this will sag in the middle. So we may have to build some more stuff. And I still might use the rest of the plywood to build a box here and here. But then you start cutting into your space, because you see how close the top of the radio is to there. And basically, you add another sheet of plywood like it is here, it'll lose that much space above the radio, which, you know, starts getting kind of close. And then, you know, I know guys do it all the time, but I like to make sure I have a good way for the heat to escape, because I am going to use these radios. So we got the lid on. I'll let it set for a while. I'm gonna go run some errands and come back and see where it sits. Make some adjustments. Catch you guys later.